Hey guys, welcome to Extra Effort. My name is Ivan Nikolov. Keep coming back for guidance and information to achieve success and personal growth. Today is another day of crypto trading, and we'll take a look at the coins we talked about last week and also the coins I want to talk about this week: Tron, Atlant, and Blockchain. And we'll do some buying. So first thing first. So last week we talked about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and Bitcoin Cash, the top four currencies on CoinMarketCap at this moment. So last week, that's the video from last week. I told you guys to take a look at Bitcoin. It's on a downtrend. It would be a good possible buy for in terms of fiat, in terms of dollar purchase, and it looks like when the video was made was 15,475, and today is 13,681 dollars. So it is going on a downtrend. So if you got anywhere in the game between last week's video and this week's video, it would be a good purchase, and I'll show you why that is in a second. I want to back things up, but let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum did go up, so it was on an uptrend, just like I told you, and I don't ride the waves. If you're looking for opinions or suggestions for how to trade while riding the wave, what I mean by that is buy on the uptrend and just hope for your investment to go up and sell at the maximum point. I'm not good at guessing where that maximum point is, and I don't like these kind of trades. So I like to buy somewhere low. You can never guess like the super lowest part, but somewhere low, and just wait for the gains to happen. So when it's on an uptrend like that, I don't buy, and I'm not gonna give you an opinion on that, or I mean like a suggestion, just because I don't think it's safe to be doing it. A lot of people make this mistake. It's called an emotional buy. You read some tweet, or you read something that is going up, and you saw the graph and it's going up, and you're like, oh, I want to get into that action, but it's not safe. You can lose money as fast as you can gain money, and I don't like the odds of that. So that was for Ethereum. There was gain there, and for Ripple, it's still going down. So it was $2.57 last week, and now it's $1.90, still going down. So if you bought anywhere between this time, you still be making money when it's starting to rise again, and I'll show you what I mean on the graph. Let's do like 1 month, and so before it rised. So if you bought here, you would have made a lot of money. If you bought here, you would have made money. If you bought here, you would have made money, because it's a trend up, and but we're not riding the wave. We want to see the trend down, or at least my opinion on this, or this is how I trade. And so when all eyes are away from Ripple, that's when I buy. So anywhere anywhere here on the downhill, it would be a good investment, because later on this graph is gonna jump up, maybe as much as high as it was before, or even higher. And I cannot tell you when that's gonna happen. Might be a week, two, a month, but that is how I trade. And I can take a look at Ripple later on, and if we see some kind of news or anything that would help it, help its market to get some people to start buying into, then it would be then we will see an uptrend, and it would be worth looking at when to sell. But now it's just a good point to buy. So for this week, we're still taking a look at Ripple, and if you bought somewhere here, keep holding it, don't sell off. Just wait for the wave up, and you sell somewhere like over here before in the history. If you bought somewhere down here or previously, you would see this wave up, and you would choose a point to sell. We can never get the highest point, but you should be happy with at least some point you chose, because it's like quadruple the money even down here. It looks like very low compared to the highest point, but it's still from down here to up here is like 4 times the profit. So anywhere down here, if you bought it here for the last 4 days, 4 days, then when you see the trend up, you would still double, triple, maybe quadruple your profits. So keep holding it if you bought in. If you still haven't, you can take a look at Ripple. And the last thing we mentioned last week was Bitcoin Cash. And Bitcoin Cash, I told you in the video that for the next 1 or 2 days it's gonna stay down or drop a little bit down in price. And let's take it at the graph for what actually happened. And let's do 7 days since the last video. So it was let's see, when I showed the graph somewhere for Bitcoin Cash, that's Ripple, and that is still Ripple. Okay, Bitcoin Cash. So for January 8th, it was down here, and I told you 1 or 2 days it's gonna stay like that. And let's check it out. So Bitcoin Cash, January 8th, it was down here. For 2 days, it stayed right about the same. It was flat line. So after that, you just see a trend up. So if you bought in those 2 days, you're looking at, let's say, 0.02 Bitcoin. That would be about 1/8. So not 20% yet, but at the highest point, definitely a little over 20%. So it depends where you bought in those 2 days, but something like 20%. And I don't remember how many percent I told you, but I think it was something like 20%. So for this week, I'm not gonna take a look at Bitcoin Cash anymore, and So yeah, that was for last week, and my suggestions, my opinions on the top 4 coins. And let's take a look at this week, what I have to offer. So for this week, I'm taking a look at Tron. And Tron, there's a graph I found here. Somebody did all the statistical analysis. Thomas 58700, whoever that is, thank you for doing the graph. It was free on tradingview.com if you want to take a look at that. And thank you, Thomas, whoever you are. And his graph shows that Tron is on a downtrend here, and it broke this support. So we're not gonna see this. We're going further down to this support, but we're about halfway down. So probably this trend, we'll see Tron soon trending up right here in this region. So if, let's say, we bought it today, right now is 728 Satoshis, and we hold it for about a month, we would closely double our investment, and that is if the graph, or if Tron's market goes into this part of the graph, like up and down or something like that, and it might break off just like the previous jump over here last week or the week before that, and we can see even bigger gains. But at least what we can see for about a month is double our investment. So today we're gonna buy Tron, and there is also something else I found that is why I want to buy Tron. I own some and I want to buy more because of this. What I found is it's like a roadmap of what they posted. It's like an article here. So for this period of from December 2017 to the middle of February this year, they're working on more wallet functions and including different stuff, and so that's why we saw the big gain for Tron this year, beginning of this year, so like 2 weeks ago, and ever since December 16th, and the next big gain we'll see February, in the middle of February, because will be able to actually use this virtual currency to complete transactions within applications, rewards, paid calls, audio live rewards, and paid content purchases. And that is huge. I think that will be the biggest gain for Tron somewhere in this period here, and very close to it is April 1st, where the currency will be on another exchange. I mean, like an app, a Pievo app. So looks to me like Tron will be a very good long-term investment until spring at least, and I want to acquire as much as more coins as possible right now when it's low, and let's do that real quickly on HitBTC. So let's type TRX Tron, and you can see here it was way up, was that beginning of this year, and that's because of those news I just showed you, and now it's on a downtrend. Great for me to buy, and I would like to purchase a lot. So let's quickly do buy Tron. Let's see what people are buying it for and what they're selling it for. So it looks like 732 satoshis, 35 and 36, because I want to buy a lot. So 48. So I'm gonna put, so this guy has a lot, 151,000 units, so 750. So let's put 740. Let's do 750. And let's see. I don't know how many. Let's see how much Bitcoin is for 100,000 units. Oof, 0.75 Bitcoin. So 100,000. So we don't need this guy. There's clearly 100,000 before this guy. So this would be the price we need. So 748. 748. And the order is not gonna get canceled. So we can make a few orders and buy at lower prices, buy all these guys off before we do that. So let's do this. Let's buy his. Before we do that, let's zoom in on the graph and check what's going on. So it's definitely on a downtrend, and soon we'll see it go up, but it might go down a little more. You never know how much down it's gonna go, but it looks pretty linear to me for the past 3 days, or maybe even almost 4 days. Very linear. So I don't think it's gonna go super down, maybe just a little bit. So we might put an order for less, and for something like 740, and see if we can fill all the units. So let's do 740, and let's do 100,000 units, and good until cancelled. I do have enough funds, so let's place that order. And right away, like a third of it was filled super quickly because of all the little orders that were here. If you were purchasing less, you would totally get it for smaller price, but I did not want to do every single order because it's just a headache for me later on if we're gonna do taxes, and every single order you would need to calculate your profits, and just a big chunk like that for me is much easier. And also it was definitely lower than 750 what was needed to complete a big order like that, but still we might complete it for this price. So let's wait and see. But while we're waiting, let's talk about the other coin I want to introduce. So I showed you the graph for Tron, I showed you this news, and Atlant. I'm keep buying a little bit of Atlant just because of on their roadmap here on their website. They launched their token last November, and ever since that there has not been any news of what's going on, nothing on the roadmap, and it's like a big chunk of time. It's almost half a year, and so March 2018 they're launching their platform, and that's gonna be huge. I can't wait for their platform. I think I'll be an user. I'm not just gonna buy the coin and then sell it back to Bitcoin to get the profits. I will probably leave some to use their platform. It's about real estate, and you can buy a piece of property and on like a portion, like a percentage of a property, and could be a rental property, and you get some money from the rent every month. So I'm not exactly sure how all this is gonna work, but it's something like that. Please take a look at it, and if you're interested, buying some before March, and that I think after March is gonna start just going up, and on an uptrend, and I wanna buy it on the lows. So let's go to the exchange. I apologize about that. Oh, looks like for Tron my order was filled. So there you go. Just had to wait a little bit, and let's do ATL now. So Atlant. So yeah, downtrend again, and that's where I buy. Looks like it just touched support here. If you see that line, it went below support, so this thing might go even further down. So we're gonna place an order for less. But there's like big orders here for 81. So, and that's like 9,000 satoshis. For 8,000, there's a big order. 2,500 units. It's a big order. So we wanna go higher in price. And I wanna get it now. I do not wanna wait. So let's do 92. 0.16 Bitcoin. I want to leave some for blockchain. I want to split it in half, so 0.15. So let's do like, there's not much movement here for Atlant. It's just a very new coin, and super low movement here, and HitBTC is like the top market it's traded on, I think. Let's check this out on CoinMarketCap real quick. You go to Atlant markets, and yeah, HitBTC has the biggest volume, and even with that, you see there's like no movement here. So that is why I cannot wait for like a super low price. So let's do 92, and let's do 1,700 units. So 9,200 satoshis. Good until cancelled. Okay, let's buy it. Oh, we bought it instantly. Yeah, because of this guy. Perfect. Okay, So we did get Tron, we did get Atlant, and let me show you why I want to buy Blockchain. So this is Blockchain's website, and I from my other videos, I believe in their business and I really like it. And the next big thing on their roadmap is the first quarter of 2018, and this is the first quarter, so it's not a specific month, but the first 4 months global booking launch. So basically their platform for the marketing, so where you can book an hotel or rent an apartment, or all the services they provide is going to be launched this quarter, and it's not specific, so I want to buy now so I don't miss my chance. And let's see how it's doing. It's already, people are already buying. I can show you what I bought it for before. So right about that's where I sold. So 4,300 satoshis. I bought some units, and right now it's 17,000. So it's 4 times my money already, and it's a super new coin, and right now it's on a downtrend, and again that's where I buy, and I know it's gonna go big as soon as we hit that. As soon as they release that platform for booking, and it's global, guys. That's the key word here. It's global, so a lot of people are gonna get into it, and the price is gonna skyrocket. I can't promise you anything, but I'm giving you my personal opinion on it. So let's do a quick order. Again, new coin, no, not much movement. Let's check it out here on CoinMarketCap and see which market or which exchange is used the most. HitBTC, same thing, the highest volume, and still not much movement here. A little bit more than the Atlant. So let's see what price we can find. Just for example, let's choose this one, and let's see how many units I'll have funds for. So let's do 2,000. Nope. Let's do 800. 800. Yes, I do have enough for 800. Maybe 50. Nope. 30. Let's make it even. 800. I'll leave some Bitcoin. 800 units. So at this price, wow. Did I do something, or did the price jump super high in a few seconds? Yeah. So I'm not even gonna be able to get the yeah, I don't know what happened here, but let's do 800. Yeah. So what what happened is, in a matter of seconds the price went up like crazy. So it looks like I want to get in the game now, so let's honor this asking price, and this is the lowest asking price. People are asking a lot more. They're small transactions, but this guy has a or whoever this is has a bigger transaction, so, and that's a much higher price. So let's buy in here. So let's do 760, 70. Yeah, let's do 770. Buy. And again, this is more than 4 times as much as my previous purchase, and I'm still buying, guys, just because the only thing that matters is from the point you buy, how many percent gain you have. And I'll show you why I'm buying so much. I spent right about 1 Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay, purchase was filled. Great. So let me show you why I'm buying everything now. I spent all my Bitcoin here, and that's a graph. That's the graph from CoinMarketCap. I just couldn't draw on it, so I can show you guys. But it's the total market cap. Let me show you where I got that graph from. So you click on CoinMarketCap on the whole market for cryptocurrency, and that's the graph. And I just hit 1 year. So that's how much the cryptocurrency has grown in 1 year. And the trend is up. It almost looks crazy. The growth is unbelievable. So in the beginning of the year it was 15 billion US dollars, and now it's 710 and 9 billion, and that is a huge growth. But what I wanted to show you about this graph is the trend in the last 2 months. It's a big jump up because of all the companies that are getting into, and a lot more people are finding out about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and they're buying and investing in this market. And it was a huge jump up, and it's going to continue with this. This market is not over yet. It's going to increase a lot more. There's much more money to be putting into this market. I'm talking about trillions. So we might go up to 10 trillions in 5 years. That's just a guess. But if we take a look at what's happening now, the trend is up, and you see all the low points. I just drew a line up, and it touches all the points, so it's like clockwork. So right now it's almost down to the line, so it's a very soon we'll see a bump up. And this bump is gonna look small here on the graph, but in terms of money it's gonna be huge, and all the currencies will jump up. So that's why I'm spending everything today, and I'm hoping for those gains, and I hope for you guys to make profits as well, get some gains, and keep fighting for a better position in life with those money we can make here on the cryptocurrencies, it's an investment opportunity of a lifetime. Definitely, you cannot see this kind of jumps in the market with any other market. It's unbelievable, and that's why I'm doing these videos, because I want to show you guys what I'm doing and teach you, or at least help you out while you're finding out for yourself, help you out with at least understanding some of these stuff, and so you can make better decisions for yourself. And not a professional, I'm just another one of you guys, just a guy that has a full-time job, and just doing this in my spare time, which is very little, but I want to improve and achieve success. So thank you guys. This is it for this week. To summarize, take a look at Tron, Atlant, and Lockchain for this week, and don't sell, don't buy in the beginning of the week and sell at the end. That's not what I meant. What I mean, I'm just showing you what I'm doing every single week. So for this week, that's what I did. I invested, and I showed you guys live here on HitBTC trading, and that's what I'm gonna do. Just keep watching these coins and see when a good opportunity will come for selling those. And I'll show you guys next week or in the following weeks, for especially for these coins, when I would be selling them. Doesn't mean that you have to do the same, but I'll just keep you informed of what I'm doing. So hopefully this information helped you out. Have a great day, guys. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, so next week you can see another video like that, and also an informative or educational video of some sort, something about cryptocurrency. I try to diversify and help you guys out on different platforms and different things. So please subscribe and enjoy the free information. It's perfectly free, provided by YouTube. So yeah, enjoy, guys, and don't forget to stay positive.